Hey guys, it's Animelover and we're back with another video. So I apologize if this video is kind of weird. We got these ramen bowls so we can use for like balls of yarn for crocheting. And Fangirl was like, oh, we should decorate them because we have these Metallic Craftwood pens and or Carftwork pens, and we've used them, but we didn't make a video off of it because we have one second, I can show you guys. We have these metal stands that we use for outlining art for our digital stuff, and we've already kind of used them, as you can clearly see, but we haven't tried them. So we've tried them on metal, but we have not tried them on glass or porcelain, whatever this is. And I apologize if this setup is so wonky. You can see I'm using the other bowl of this. And I apologize if the audio is awful. A lot of this is going to be voiceover, but I wanted to do this intro live. But basically, this is the bowl, and this is the bowl right here. And you can see the stand I'm using, and you can see our background. I apologize. I'm using our dining room table because our hobby room is not ready yet. So basically, this video is going to be me testing these out on this. I don't have an idea for that yet, which is why I also have a sketchbook that I'm going to be showing you guys the process in. Oh, I also have a Dutch Bros sticker that, let me put this on. I was like, oh, I should put this on and all that. Because, now I actually have a sketchbook. And we have, like, a lot of these specific sketchbooks. And all that. Wow, that I could have gone that way farther. But we have a lot of these sketchbooks, and we're like, oh, we have so many of them. Let's use them for our YouTube and make them exclusively for YouTube video stuff. And so yeah, this is what this is gonna be, and I'm gonna sketch maybe some ideas for this because oh boy, I have none right now. So let's get to me doing the thing for that. So when coming into this video and working on this project, it was definitely a trust the process kind of thing, because going in, I had nothing. Literally, my brain was empty. There was nothing. So I basically just started off drawing the bowl shape and trying to just, get an idea of it in my head and kind of just figure it out. I also was drawing, sketching down things that I draw frequently when I'm bored. And I was like, okay, what if I do something like this? So I was like, fish, plants, abstract, eyes. And I was like, okay, maybe I can get this to work. It was definitely, my brain was trying to figure out how to combine everything or just work with something or just come up with any idea. Because I'm like, I'm going to have to stare at this thing. And I want it to look pretty, and I also want it to look like I like it. So it's definitely, I don't screw up process. I'm like, oh, God, please don't screw up. It also didn't help either that, when I'm planning this, I cannot put anything actually on the bowl itself. So this is a full-on have to try to get everything on the paper and get it to actually work. So it is definitely a one and go kind of thing. Make sure you don't basically screw it up. I got it in the end, thankfully. If I didn't, there wouldn't have been a video. But basically I decided, okay, let me try drawing everything on the bowl, see if I like them individually. Wasn't really vibing with them individually. So then I was like, okay, so what if I start combining them? And all that, and combining ideas. And I was like, okay, I like them together. I like the just everything together kind of aspect. So I was like, okay, so what if I make an eye fish? This was actually inspired off of Fangirl's, she made an adopt, and I basically took inspiration off of one of her little eye fish, things, and I was like, that's cute, I'm going to maybe do something with that, and I really liked that concept, and so I was like, bam, we're gonna just do that. Here is me doing the color swatches for the markers. So the markers are very interesting to work on paper because they didn't like the paper. I'm going to be honest with y'all. They really hated the paper, really hated it. It felt dry, and they also just looked a lot darker than they did on the actual ramen bowl. On the ramen bowl, they are very vibrant, but on, like, the paper, they are very dark and, like, muted kind of color, and I'm like, this is not at all what I thought they were going to look like, which definitely ended up screwing me over in the end. Not really screwing me over, but definitely made it a little bit harder later on, because I had to just wing the colors and just guess based off of what the actual markers looked like themselves, then actually look at my little color sheet and look at them and see how that worked. And I was like, great, I have to go in blind and hope I pick the right colors and that they actually look good when I put them down. So that was definitely a fun experience. So I want to apologize for how this setup kind of was. It was very bad, even for me, to the point that, like, literally later my arms really hurt from doing this. So the bowl was very weird and very uncomfortable while working with, and so I had to hold it very weirdly. Well, it didn't help either that I literally have a camera to my left, and so it's already blocking half of my, like, side, and so I'm, like, leaning to the right more while also trying to work on this, while also trying to look through the camera to make sure I'm, like, actually getting it on camera for you guys, because I know that if I don't, I'm going to probably, like, get it fully off camera, which happens several times, but it's me getting used to this and trying to actually make videos like this, and I do apologize for being all wonky like this. Like I was saying, it was also a very weird shape, and so you don't understand. I had to do so many arm stretches and wrist stretches with how much this hurt hours later of working on this, because I couldn't just pull it into myself and just work on it like that, and it was very uncomfortable for myself, and because I was trying not to smudge it, I was also trying not to, like, get my hand on the marker when it was wet, because I knew it was going to smudge if I did, if I tried, like, that and all that, and then it was just also just weird to hold. You can see I also put, like, a little, like, paper underneath to make sure it doesn't, like, get scratched off maybe on the table or anything, which it happened at one point, which then made me have to hold it even weirder, which then hurt my left wrist even more. Frankly, it actually hurt my forearm more, and I had actually, like, take a quick, like, stretch real quick, which will happen later. For you guys, it won't show very well because it's very sped up, but I literally had to, like, stretch my arm, and it was like, oh my goodness, kind of situation. Overall, these markers are definitely very interesting to work with. They were very nice on the ramen bowl. They weren't very nice on the metal stand that we used. They were actually a little weird. I don't think they really liked the toothy grip the metal had. I think they like more smooth surfaces. Would I ever use these markers again? Maybe, but I'll see, basically. It depends. If I am to ever use these markers again, it is definitely not going to be on a bowl. It's going to be on a flat surface because, oh my god, it was so difficult to use it on a bowl. It definitely liked smooth surfaces. It just did not, me personally, I did not like the bowl because it was so weird and it really hurt my hands. If I'm going to use them again, it's going to be on a flat surface, and that's it. Flat surface, that's it. I can't go any other than flat, apparently. So yeah, if I am to use them again, it definitely will not be on anything that is round or weird and heavy like this bowl was. So I can definitely understand why Fangirl did not want to also decorate hers on camera, because oh boy, that was a pain. So I don't blame her for not also working on them with me in this video. When she does work on her bowl, we will definitely make sure to upload it onto the community post area on YouTube, so y'all can see her version of her bowl. I know I ain't gonna get her to be able to do it on video, so you guys can get it on the YouTube thing. And I'll make sure to put that in the description or the comments when it does happen, so y'all can see that and look at that. So we'll see when that happens. This was definitely a more experimental type of video of trying to get into doing traditional videos for you guys, since digital sometimes is just hard for me and Fangirl to do right now. So traditional is kind of the way that we're kind of more inclined to do, since it is us creating things and we want to create and not really do things digitally, if that makes any sense. We more want to sketch and do stuff like that, so it's definitely easier to do things traditionally than it is digitally right now. So if you guys do enjoy these type of videos, please let us know, because we'd love to make more of them for you guys. As we do have some weird art supplies or just art stuff in general that we could do videos on. I know we have some colored pencils, we have some markers, we have some weird markers, just a lot of weird things. And if you guys want to see videos like this, let us know, and like suggest certain art stuff or certain art materials that you'd like to see us use, and we'll use them. They won't probably be like big kind of pictures. We'll see about that, because we're very weird and like mixed medium type of stuff, so that's its own thing. But it definitely will be us trying them out, seeing how they work. So, let us know if you do like this, because we'll definitely do more traditional art videos. Hopefully it'll be in our hobby room and not in our living room. But we will definitely see with that. I cannot promise, and I definitely am not making that promise, because our hobby room is always a mess and it takes forever to clean it up, so I highly doubt we will get our hobby room anytime soon for videos. Since we're getting near the end of the video, I thought I'd do a little self-promotion, because, well, I can. So if you want to support us and you want us to continue making videos like this, then please consider checking out our Patreon or our Ko-fi. It really helps a lot, and it really helps us and stay motivated to basically continue to make content for you guys, because then we can just solely put effort into making art and making videos for you guys. And it definitely helps out a ton when you guys definitely support us, and we very much appreciate it when you guys do. If you basically want early access or exclusive art, definitely check out our Patreon. If you want commissions or you want anything like that, definitely check out our Ko-fi. So they are always in our description, and you can always check them out there. If not, share it around. If not, that's also fine as well. But either or, we very much appreciate your guys' support and just overall the support on our videos, and we very much appreciate it. If you guys do enjoy our unprofessional and very weird and just trying just to do videos, then please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye!